evening. It's Faye here with Northern Red Fitness, and tonight we're going to be doing a vinyasa flow class. I think I am probably a little bit too close to the deck, but we'll see what happens. If I hit it, I hit it. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come on, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from. Make sure that you always stay within your wheelhouse, so make sure that the doctor has approved you for exercise, and if we're doing something that does not feel right, feel free to step back from it, choose another pose if that works for you, or just join us back when you're ready. We're going to spend a lot of time on the hips. As I taught my first spin class to real people today at Orange, Kelowna, and I'm sure I will be feeling that tomorrow. So thank you again so much for joining. We're going to get started at the front of our mats, big toes together, little space between the heels, lining up the ears, the shoulders, the hips, and the heels. So nice and easy, belly button in tight, big deep breath, filling the belly through the ribs all the way up to the top of the lungs. And then exhale from the top of the lungs, all the way down deep, squeezing that belly button in towards the spine. Big inhale. And exhale. One more big inhale like that. And exhale. Inhale, reaching tall. Lengthening through the arms. Exhale, folding forward. Stacking the hips over the heels, head hangs down, nice and heavy. Inhale to a half lift. Nice flat back, ears away from the shoulders. Bend the knees, hands to the floor, taking a plank off the knees or off the toes. Choice is yours. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Again, ears away from the shoulders. We'll hold this for another breath. And exhale, tuck the toes, rock back into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here, our feet are hip width apart. Our hands are shoulder width. We're pressing our fingertips, our knuckles, our palms, and our wrists into the floor. Ears between the arms, hips high. Reaching that belly button towards the thighs. Maybe you might need to bend the knees. Maybe it might feel good to bend one knee and then the other. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Putting the weight onto your left foot. Inhale, reach that right leg high and open up through the hips. Maybe the leg just goes up. Maybe you're able to bend through the knee. Exhale, drive the knee to nose. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach that leg up. And exhale, feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts. Maybe bend over. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Holding that down dog. Think about getting a little bit deeper. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, drive that foot between the hands and holding a nice deep runner's lunge here. Hands on either side of that foot. Long through the back leg, heavy through the hip. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, right arm lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, down. Inhale, both arms reach up, nice crescent lunge. Sink into the hips, arms long. Exhale, sweep the arms forward and back. Inhale all the way up. Warrior two. Lengthen fingertip to fingertip. Shoulders over the hips and then moving forward. Press that right knee outward. Lots of length. Exhale, exalted, reach it back. Inhale all the way forward. Straighten out through the legs. Stacking the shoulders over that front leg. Think about rolling that left hip, that top hip back. Exhale, hands together. Turn the back nice and long through the back. Shoulders away from the ears. On an exhale, let's bend that back knee. Dropping it right to the floor. Bringing the hands to the hips. Pressing that hip forward. Try to press your elbows together, opening it up through the chest. Big deep breaths. Exhale, sinking deeper into that hip. On an exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Inhale, down dog. Holding it here for a breath or two. Noticing how one leg might feel just a little bit longer than the other. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, drive that foot through. Runner's lunge. Long leg on the right side. Heavy through the hips. Inhale, left leg, left arm reaches tall. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, down. Big inhale, crescent lunge. Pressing the hips through. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale all the way up into warrior two. Shoulders down, lengthen fingertip to fingertip. Press that left knee out. Exhale, exalted. Inhale, all the way forward. Straighten out through the legs. Nice and tall. Fingertip to fingertip. Think about rolling that top right hip back. Exhale. Bring those hands together, nice flat back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. On an exhale, we'll bend that back knee and dropping it down to the floor. Hands on the thigh, maybe the hips. Pressing forward, elbows squeeze together. Opening up through the collarbone. Big deep breaths. Feel that deep hip stretch. Hands to the floor, step the feet back into plank. Holding it here for a few breaths. Pressing the entire hand into the floor, rounding up through the shoulders. Inhale, down dog. Should be a nice deep down dog here. Should feel real good and juicy right now. Let's slowly walk those feet up to the hands, taking as many steps as possible. Hanging out into a forward fold. Head heavy. Hips stacked over the heels. Inhale, slowly roll up. Rolling back through the shoulders. Maybe a little sway, side to side. We're gonna step sideways to the mat. Nice and wide with the toes pointed out. Ears, shoulders, hips are stacked over center. Big inhale, reaching up and over to one side. Exhale, other side. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale, both arms center. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping the hips aligned with the heels. Maybe we can walk out a little bit deeper. Nice flat back. You may have your hands on the thighs. They might be on the shin, maybe down to the floor. Perhaps you can get down onto your elbows. Either way, keep those hips in line with the heels. Feel that lengthening. We'll slowly walk the hands over to the left side, getting in nice and deep. And then up to the other side, working with your breath. Alternating side to side. Maybe we lift the toes on one side, get it nice and deep. And then the other side. And other side. Back into center. This time we're just going to fold all the way down, get nice and heavy. Still keeping those hips in line with the heels. Left hand in the center, big inhale, right hand lift. Trying to stack those arms. Exhale, swapping sides. Inhale, finding left. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale to the right. Exhale. Once more, inhale to the left. Slowly heel toe those feet back in together. Into our forward folds. Nice and heavy here. Inhale, gently rolling. And exhaling at the top. A little shake out. Twisting maybe side to side. A little shake out through the hips. We're going to finish with just a few balance poses. So we're going to start by taking the heel of the right foot to the shin. If your balance is a little wonky, you can grab onto a wall or a railing and try to point that knee out. If that feels good, maybe the foot comes onto the calf or up onto the thigh. Hands can be at heart center, they can be up, wherever you like. Think about really opening up through that hip, turning that knee out. And other side, bringing that left heel, opening up, maybe bringing it up, tight through the belly, and then hands wherever you like. So you may notice that one side's a little bit tighter. For me, it's definitely this left hip today doesn't want to open as wide, and that's totally okay. It happens. Belly button in tight, tall through that spine. And exhale, leg down, little shake out. We're gonna reach the right leg back this time. Now you can keep the toes down, the hands in at heart center if that feels right for you. It feels good to bend forward, hinging at the hips. Nice flat back. Lifting that back heel up. But the hips stay parallel in line with the mat. Nice flat back. Then inhale, back up. All the weight on the right leg, extend that left one back. And then slowly hinge forward. Keeping the hips parallel to the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Hinging as far forward as it feels comfortable. And inhale, back up, nice and tall, big reach. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale up. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, back up. Pressing the palms together overhead and bringing them into heart center. Good. Shoulders back and down. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, fall all the way up. Breathing in. Higher, higher. Exhale completely. Shoulders relaxing. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale once more. And exhale. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me in my practice this evening, for allowing me to practice with you. If you have any questions or comments, please do bring them by. I really appreciate the feedback. Otherwise, I will leave you with a word to me that means the light in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light in you. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much. And please feel free to leave some comments. As always, like, save, share the video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys.